I love a Hello, my dog. What is wrong with me? Now you guys are going to be thinking that this is alcohol. This is not alcohol. I don't drink alcohol at all. I hate it. The first time I tasted alcohol, I was like, everybody lied. This is what everybody was pining for. It was so nasty. It's not sweet, it's bitter, and it stinks. Why would I want to drink something that makes my breath smells bad? This is really cheap alcoholic. I just said I don't drink alcohol. Okay, sorry. This is really cheap, non-alcoholic wine. Emphasis on cheap, really cheap. Because I used to love Schloy, then it got expensive. What is wrong with me? Why can't I speak? Then it got expensive. So I realized, oh, we can't afford this thing. So I gave it up. And now I just go for really cheap red wine. I like drinking 1 bottle a month. So I actually split it. Unemployment will do that to you. But it's actually good because I'm trying to cut down on my sugar. I drink 1 glass the first week of the month and then the second glass the 3rd week of the month. Next thing I love is tea. I love drinking tea. And I have a specific way to make my tea. 1 tea bag, sugar, and 2 tablespoons of milk. I love my powdered milk, what can I say? And I know a lot of people hate Lipton tea bags. I don't know why. It did not do anything to me. So I use Lipton. I like Lipton. But you can use any tea bags you like. And I also love making my own tea. Sometimes I make apple cinnamon tea and I make hibiscus tea. But whenever I don't want to boil tea and stuff, Lipton, milk, and sugar. And by the way, don't ask me why it's in Ziploc bags. You know what I'm going to tell you? It's in Ziploc bags because I wanted a very specific type of container to store them and I couldn't find it. So I'm like, if I can't find what I want, I'm not going to substitute. Next thing that I like is this mug. I forgot the name. What is wrong with me? I forgot the name for it. But I love this mug right here. And I love this one also. This is the one that I used to make my tea. The Lipton tea. Then this is the one that I used to drink anything really, like smoothies and stuff. Then I have another glass that I use to drink my apple cinnamon tea, green tea or whatever. I really don't like that glass. If I find the glass of my dreams, I'm gonna get rid of that one. If I could only own 1 cup, I will. Because I don't like washing dishes. So I try to minimize the amount of dishes that I have. Just because I don't like washing dishes. If I were to ever get married, I would, like on the first date, I would ask the man and say, do you like washing dishes? Because you're going to be washing dishes. I'm joking. The color pink. Yeah, I like the color pink. And this is really important to me because I did not like the color pink at one point for many years. Not just at one specific point. It was at a stretch of a point. That doesn't make sense. It was a... What am I excited about? What happened to me today? Oh, I finished writing a story and I've been working on this story for such a long time and I finished writing the story. I'm going to film the video tomorrow. So I'm really excited that I finished writing the story and I can breathe. But I'm working on another story, so it never ends, but I'm really happy that this one has ended. So I used to hate the color pink at one point. I wrote a poem about this. I'll share the poem with you guys at some point in the future, but now I like the color pink. I bought a notebook. This is where I pen down my thoughts. If any story idea comes to me, I put it down here. Sometimes I cannot even read what I wrote because I'm just writing it so fast because things just come to me like... So I know I need to pen it down as quickly as possible. It's even stained, smudged with ink and everything because my pen is always stuck to it. I have 2 dresses that are pink color. That's an achievement for me because I would never have worn a pink dress in my life. But I do now. So, rap music. And I say this because I used to listen to rap music a lot at one point in my life. It's always at one point in my life. But then I stopped because I really started to get into indie folk and indie rock. 2 weeks ago, I started to listen to like songs that I used to listen to back when I was in secondary school. And I started to listen to Nicki Minaj again. And I'm like, yeah, Nicki Minaj. Listening to the songs just took me back, way back. I started to remember all the friends that I made in secondary school that I no longer even speak to because we just lost contact. And I'm like, I want to go back in time. Take me back. Take me back in time. Take me now. So that also led me to listen to more rap songs, and I learned how to rap this song. It's DNA by Kendrick Lamar. Just listen. I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cooking water, piss, got war and piss inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, do ambition flow inside my DNA. I was born like this and spawned like this, immaculate conception. That's just families, but families was she was the weapon. I don't contemplate and meditate enough. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got millions just because it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dark, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got up, I got droppers, I'm hard inside my DNA. The 90s still young. The 90s, the fantasy, the imaginations that I had to that song. I imagined that I would be in a fast car. I don't even know how to drive, but the wind will be blowing through my hair and I'm driving so fast. I'm just like, the night is still young. Starship. There was a time. Anyway, moving on. The next thing that I like, I wrote a list, so let me just quickly look down at my list because now I'm a little carried away. So, I gotta like look at the list. Oh, Studio Ghibli movies. I love Studio Ghibli cartoons, animations, whatever. The night is still young. And so are we. We're just getting started, yeah. We're just getting started, yeah. Can't you tell the night's still late? We could get it wild and crazy. But I love Studio Ghibli movies. I'm currently on a mission, yes, a mission, to watch the entire Studio Ghibli collection. And I'm almost at the end because I love it so much. I don't want to miss a single one because all of them are just creme de la creme. Next thing that I love is Avatar. How could I forget? I love Avatar. There is nothing that's going to top Avatar for me ever. Because guess what? Wait. Let me clarify. I don't mean this recreated, whatever. No, I mean the original Avatar. The 2005, the actual authentic Avatar. Not Korra. I have it in my laptop. I watch it like 8 times a year. Avatar. To infinity and beyond. I love watching Judge Judy because that woman spits sense. Whenever I watch Judge Judy episodes, and I'm talking about 2 episodes a day because I normally release 2 episodes or minimum 1, I learn something new. Be it in terms of taking accountability for thyself. Because she's always like, you picked him, you chose this, you did that. In terms of finances, contract agreements, relationship, schooling, working on yourself, having a job, doing this, doing that. There's always something new to learn. She's just fantastic in my eyes. I love her shows because she's so real. She doesn't try to sugarcoat things. It's just, and she's not doing it with malice. She's not trying to tell you the reality of things because she wants to hurt you. She's saying it so you learn. So you learn, and it's your choice to learn or not. So a lot of times I don't even see her as harsh. She's not harsh to me. She's just real, because she's not being a nasty, mean person while she's actually giving you this advice. She's just being straight. She's a judge. She's not supposed to be your friend. You cannot expect everybody to be your friend. Some people are just meant to set things straight for you, and that's it. Okay, next thing that I love is chocolate cake. I love a good chocolate cake, but I only eat 1 a month because I'm trying to cut down on my sugar. That's the only thing I know how to bake. And I learned how to bake chocolate cake because I could not find any good chocolate cake around me. The place that I used to buy from, they started misbehaving. Their cake wasn't hitting like before, and I'm like, if you want to screw up your business by not following the recipe you started with, I'm going to make it myself. And I did. Now, I don't even buy chocolate cake anymore. I make that thing myself. Next thing that I like is a camcorder, and I'm actually buying one right now because I love a handy cam. And when I buy that camcorder, I'm about to be insufferable. You will not be able to get rid of me. Never. Never enough. Next thing is overly ripe pineapple. And you put it in the freezer. You chop it up in little bits and you put it in the freezer. And it gets cold to the point where it's almost frozen, but not frozen, just next to being frozen. But to the point where if you bite into it, the juices will just seep into your mouth. Do you get what I mean? If you've never had that experience before, go have it. Overly ripe pineapple. Not ripe to the point it's spoiled, but it's so close to being spoiled. If you leave it for 1 more hour, it's going to be spoiled. That stage, end stage pineapple. I also like plums in that manner. Take really ripened plums, really ripened. The ones that's all red, not the ones that's looking a little whitish. The ones that when you bite into it, you can still see the red. And it has to be a little juicy also. So you take the really ripened reddish plums, you put it in the refrigerator, not the freezer. You don't want it too cold. You just want it at this cool temperature. Then you take it out and you take the skin off. Don't ask me why you need to take the skin off. Just take the skin off because that's when it hits the most. You can obviously eat your plum with skin on if you so desperately want to. But for the purpose of this scientific endeavor, take the skin off. So you take the skin off and it's all red. Your palm is going to be stained. There's no way around this. You're going to have stained hands, but it's okay. It's all for the purpose of science. You take the skin off. Your palm is going to look like it's bruised, but it's not. It's just the color of the plums. And then you eat it. Don't forget the pit in the middle. But that is so phenomenal. Okay, the last thing on my list that I want to tell you guys that I love is this specific set of books right here. Let me show you. Let's begin. Book number 1. Kissing Frogs. Dun, dun. Anyway, I love this book so much because it's just funny and comical. It's basically about, it's right here, a chick's guide to dating, mating, and rating. It's a really funny book. I thrifted this book, and when I saw it, I love this book because it's just so funny. You can tell someone actually puts in a lot of effort to making this. This book is beautifully made. I love the graphics. Everything is top notch. The colors, it's all cohesive. Anyway, the first page of the book states, it's all about me. And I actually love the little details throughout the book. Like this pocket place here that you can keep anything you would want to keep. So it's how I would rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10. This book is basically about making a list of what you want in a partner, but it's already made for you. So all you have to do is fill things in or check things off and whatnot. I don't think I'll do that though, but it's so funny to read and look at. You can just flip to any page and you laugh your head off. Okay, so next you turn to this page and it opens up. I just love, there's a lot of thoughts and little design that just makes it all the more special. Okay, so it's my ideal man, the superficial stuff, ideal height, ideal whatever. Okay, then you have first impressions, instant turn-ons and instant turn-off, beard turn-on or turn-off. You're gonna like tick what you would like in a guy. Then you have this section right here that you can rate their traits like ambitious, flexible, punctual. There are several lists here: essential, not important, whatever. Like I said, I love the design of this book because you didn't have to do this, but it's so thoughtful and it just makes the book a whole lot more visually appealing. The title is Good and Bad First Dates Gifts. So if you get a bouquet of flowers, then this is what it means, or just something comical and fun. Just, it's witty. When I saw it at the thrift store, I just immediately grabbed it after flipping through it because I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything like this. I don't have books that I just flip through and just make me laugh. I'm like, how did you even think of that? Why are you even thinking of that? I just love it. Then at the end, you have what I have learned about myself and what I have learned about men. And then you also have this beautiful frog right here. I love the design of this book because this frog is beautiful. And then you have this pocket here that you can just store anything you want to store. Yeah, I really love this design of this book. It's well done. Well, A+ for this. This is like my own comic book. I don't read comics. I have never owned a comic. But if someone were to ask me, do you read comics? I'm like, yeah. And then I pop up with this. This is my comic book. Okay, next book that I like is this one titled The Bunny of Bluebell Hills. I also got it the same day. All the books I'm about to show you, I got it on the same day at the thrift store. So this book, all right, God, I love when things are just beautifully made and beautifully designed, because look at the graphics in this book, all right? Just look at the graphics. This is beautiful. And by the way, it has embossing, so you can lightly feel the graphics on your fingertips. Tell me this isn't beautiful. This is, and I love the story too. A very good story. If you don't know the story, I think I'll read it to you guys one day. Maybe I'll just make a video reading you guys a bedtime story or something. But I think the reason why I bought the storybooks is because I've always wanted a storybook. I think I've been influenced by the one too many Western movies that I watched growing up, in which it was always some sort of depiction of parents reading a storybook to their child. And I don't come from, I got a parent's baby. Not that there's anything wrong with it. You know, I'm just saying, I sort of fancied it being read a bedtime story too. So when I saw storybooks at the thrift store, I'm like, oh yeah, this is beautiful. I would have loved to own something like this as a child. So I just bought it and I read it to myself a few times. And it was nice. It was lovely. Okay, next storybook that I got is this one titled Mouse Match. And one special feature that I love about this book is, let me show you, okay? So this is the front page, all right? It's all in English, okay? Can you see that? Wait for it. And then this is the back. It's all in Chinese, baby. I don't even speak Chinese, but I love it because who knows? I may end up speaking Chinese one day. I may end up like moving to China and doing everything in Chinese, but you know. Anyway, the point is I really love this book. It's a wonderful book. I've read it to myself a few times. I also love, wait, I need to handle this with care, otherwise it's gonna tear. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm showing you. This is Special Property of Celowiscia. Anyway, yeah, I love that one. The next one I got is this beautiful book right here. This also has a special feature. Let me show you. Dun 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 dun. Okay, wait. It's still, there's more. There's more. Yeah. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. This is beautiful. I've never owned anything like this before. I love it. I love it. The title is The Wizard of Oz. I love this book. It's so beautiful. I've read it myself 1,000,001 times already. All right, last book, Bride to Be. I love this color. This color is really beautiful. Anyway, this book is just basically a chronicle, a journal that you can chronicle your journey. Oh, it's right. Yeah. A journal of memories from the proposal to I do. So right from the time you get engaged, that's when you start filling this journal. First part is how I met my other, what I wore, what we talked about, what we did, and then my first impression of him, his first impression of me. And then you can paste your photos here, snapshots of our dating days. So you can just print out pictures, cut them up in tiny pieces, and just paste them all over. Now, then you have the key qualities. How do we complement each other? You kind of like list them here. Hilarious, thoughtful, adventurous, compassionate, calm under pressure, good listener, organized, easygoing. This is like the matured version of this one. in my opinion. Then you have when I realized he was the one and when he realized that she was the one, how he proposed. So you can just write down how the proposal went and everything. Then sections for the congratulatory cards, you received emails, whatever. Then you have this little pocket here that you can keep. Sorry. So you have snapshots of the newly engaged. You can place your engagement photo here, and that's it. Basically, it just keeps going and on and on and on and on and on. The shower, the vows, you write your vows, the wedding party, who was the maid of honor, oh, here comes the bride. You put photos of you trying on different dresses here. You can just like paste them all here. Then, yeah, that's it. Your makeup, your hair, your this and your that, the photos of the reception, the photos from the wine tasting, the bachelorette party, the bachelor party, photos from the rehearsal. You can just put them all here. And yeah, that's it. And on, and there's a lot of things, really. There's a lot of places you can feel every single thing that can happen at a wedding. It's right here. It's right here. Honeymoon memories, snapshot from the honeymoon, then right up to your first anniversary. Yeah. Then you can put a photo of us 1 year later. Yeah, that's it. It's a really nice book. If you want to get married anytime soon, like if you're engaged or something, you should. Well, you don't really have to if you don't want to. But when I saw this at the thrift store, I'm like, this is a wonderful thing to have. I hope that at some point down the years, I remember this book and watching this video is going to help me remember. I have a plan. Anyway, yeah, those are just some things that I love. I gotta go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I will see you in another video. Bye. Bye, darling.